Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on ABC50 Now Live. I'm Delaney Keppner. Isabella is out today. The weather is nice in the North Country with temperatures in the 70s today. We'll have comfortable sleeping weather with lows in the 50s overnight, and it will warm up to nearly 80 degrees tomorrow. Friday will be warm and dry with temperatures in the 80s before cooling back down into the 70s over the weekend. Overall, the next week is dry and warm, and we aren't expecting any substantial rain until Tuesday. Our full 7-day forecast and up-to-date weather alerts are available online on informnny.com. Primary elections took place across New York State yesterday. In the governor's race, Governor Hochul won the Democratic primary, and Representative Lee Zeldin took the win in the Republican primary. Hochul is the first woman to serve as governor in New York. She has implemented new restrictions on guns and has recently launched the Abortion Access Always campaign, following the Supreme Court's ruling on Roe v. Wade. Zeldin, who represents the eastern two-thirds of Suffolk County, has pledged to cut taxes, repeal police reforms made in recent years, and is outspoken about his anti-abortion views. Registered Democrats outnumber registered Republicans in New York State, and Democrats have held the governor's mansion for 15 years. Scott Gray of Watertown won the Republican primary for the 116th Assembly District, defeating Susan Duffy in a race in which no Democrat was running for the seat. Peter Barnett was named the unofficial winner of the Republican primary for Jefferson County Sheriff, defeating Gerald DeLoche and Perry Golden. With no Democratic opponent, Barnett will take over the role next year. Actress Mary Mara, who worked in Hollywood for nearly 35 years, has died. Mara was found in the St. Lawrence River on Sunday morning in the town of Cape Vincent. An autopsy report determined that her death was an accident and due to asphyxiation and drowning. Mara lived in Cape Vincent and was a Syracuse native and starred in more than 20 movies and 40 TV shows during her career. Mara was 61 years old. A teenager was airlifted to the hospital yesterday after an accident in Dexter. Police say the 14-year-old was riding a bike south on Liberty Street when he rode into the path of a truck and trailer traveling west on Lakeview Drive. The teen was ejected from the bike when it struck the corner of the trailer and was transported to Upstate Medical Center by helicopter. The truck driver was not injured. Senator Charles Schumer came to Watertown yesterday, and I was at North Country Family Health Center to hear about his plan to lower medical costs for New York State residents. United States Senate Majority Leader Charles Schumer came to the North Country Family Health Center on Tuesday to announce a new bipartisan plan that would lower the costs for those struggling with diabetes.
This little bottle is a lifesaver. It's a lifesaver. And so many people here in the North Country, in Jefferson County, in the city of Watertown, and throughout New York and America depend on this bottle.
Specifically in the North Country, over 45,000 people have diabetes. And each month, residents with the disease are expected to pay hundreds of dollars for insulin and pumps. Senator Schumer said that because of the high cost, 1 in 4 people with diabetes can't afford insulin.
What good is having these life-saving medications if people can't afford them?
If passed, the bipartisan plan would bring the cost of insulin prescription to $35 per month. Senator Schumer said that the plan would specifically benefit people from North Country communities.
This is a key area where people are middle class, hardworking, and could afford the old price and now can't afford the prices as it's gone up.
Chief Medical Officer at North Country Family Health Center, Yana Shaw, explained the difference the lowered costs would have on families they serve.
This would be a really important step because they will not have to make the choices between paying rent or buying groceries or buying the medication for themselves or their children.
North Country residents such as Grace Wills, who has type 1 diabetes, were present at the announcement on Tuesday. Shaw said it was uplifting to hear about the efforts being made to lower insulin costs for people like Wills.
Boosts morale, it boosts excitement and hope that this legislation will pass, and we're certainly proud to have him here.
Senator Schumer says he hopes to bring the plan to the Senate floor for a vote in July. For ABC50 Now in Watertown, I'm Delaney Keppner. June 15th was opening day for bass harvest season, and one fisherman kicked it off with a record-breaking catch. Thomas Russell of Albion reeled in an 8-pound, 6-ounce smallmouth bass from Cayuga Lake in Seneca County, beating the previous record by 2 ounces. According to DEC, smallmouth bass are considered one of the hardest fighting freshwater fish in New York and one of the most popular sport fish. Russell submitted details of his winning catch as part of DEC's Angler Achievement Awards program. 2 people from the North Country have been appointed to the board of directors for the Girl Scouts. Cindy Demo of Alexandria Bay is an instructor at Jefferson Community College and was appointed as secretary of the organization. Carl McLaughlin, a Watertown resident and retiree of FDRLO, was appointed as member at large and will serve alongside 11 other members. Before we get a chance to talk to McLaughlin about the upcoming fireworks, let's take a look at events happening throughout the North Country with this week's Community Bulletin Board. An all-class reunion of Cape Vincent Central School will be held on Saturday, July 2nd at 11 a.m. at the Cape Vincent Recreation Park. All alumni are encouraged to attend. VFW Post 1400 in Watertown will host a blood drive on Saturday, July 2nd. The drive will take place from 1 p.m. until 6 p.m. at 231 Ballou Avenue. The Cape Vincent Concerts on the Green Summer Series kicks off on Saturday, July 2nd. Guitarist Gary Waltz will perform beginning at 4 p.m. The Norfolk American Legion will host a motorcycle ride for Americans supporting armed services. Registration begins at 9 a.m. on Saturday, July 9th. Call 518-521-6456 for more information. Do you have an event you'd like to share with the community? Share it with us. Submit your event by going to our website, informnny.com. Then click on Community, then Community Events, and explain the event. ABC50 will then share your event with the North Country community.
Well, July 4th weekend is upon us, and starting up the firework game tomorrow night with a concert in Thompson Park is Watertown Noon Rotary. Our good friend Carl is here to tell us all about it. Carl, always nice to see you.
It's good to be here. Thank you very much.
So if folks have never been to the concert in the park before, never seen the fireworks, it's a spectacular show, but what can they expect to see?
Well, first of all, we're going to fill the park. It's going to be great weather, mild weather, and we're going to just have thousands of people there to see the entertainment and enjoy the fireworks. The entertainment will start at 5:30 with the Double Barrel Blues Band. They'll play a 90-minute set, no breaks, and they're very, very entertaining. They performed in the past. Everyone loves them. We'll take a little break then from 7 till 8 while the band or the orchestra sets up on stage, and then at 8 o'clock we'll start the orchestral series. There will be a small 15-minute break in the middle of that presentation, but it will end up with Finlandia, not the typical 1812 overture, and we'll have Stars and Stripes Forever, which will mark the start of the fireworks, which will happen about 10 o'clock.
Now, it is such a great event, and it does obviously cost a lot to put this on, but free to attend. Little ask there, though.
Oh, yes. Well, first of all, we have some marvelous sponsors. Many people many corporations have contributed significant amount to us to help pay for this. But we still need a little more. So we will have our bucket brigade composed mainly of Rotarians who will go through the crowd for an at-will contribution.
Great. And obviously the Watertown Noon Rotary always out doing great things in the community, including this community event tomorrow. Again, all the festivities are going to start right at 5:30. We'll be excited to see you there. Carl, thank you so much. And now back to Delaney.
Thanks, Alex and Carl. What a great way to kick off the holiday weekend. And thank you for watching ABC50 Now Live. Join us weekly on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. on informnny.com for the latest North Country news, events, and weather updates. While you're here, you can also subscribe to our daily newsletter for local news delivered right to your inbox every morning. And you can continue to stay up to date by tuning into News Channel 9 on ABC50 for a full hour of news, weather, and sports every weekday at 5:30 p.m. With ABC50 Now, I'm Delaney Keppner. We'll see you again next week.